All right, good morning. This is Steve. It's Thursday morning, and Thursday, you know what? The energy starts to go down a bit because we're almost to the weekend, but we need to reach down deep for a lot of energy to make it through the next 2 days. So, in order to gain that energy to make through to make it through the next 2 days, and not to complain or to grumble, but I need to do my morning ritual. Start off with a 10-minute meditation this morning. I did a Zen in 10. I wake up with a lot of energy, and the energy either sits in my stomach and manifests in the form of anxiety, or it rides in my head, and my head is racing. There are thoughts throughout the entire day. My entire day is planned out usually in the morning in my head. I'm having conversations with coworkers. I'm making plans for how I'm going to spend my day at work. So all of this is going around really, really quickly in my mind, and then in my chest, the anxiety sits. So what I have to do to start off the day is to begin to meditate. I do my Zen in 10. I open up my Peloton app. I filter my meditations by length. So I do a 10-minute meditation this morning. I needed to do 10 minutes this morning because yesterday I woke up and my mind was just racing. Thoughts were just continually going through my head over and over again. I wasn't focused on the breathing inside of the meditation. I kept having to start the meditation over again. So Zen in 10 simply means I needed 10 minutes to focus on my breathing. And when I focused on my breathing for 10 minutes, that allows me to set and move through my day with purposeful movement and not to be racing. So after that, I sit down, open up my 5-minute journal. 5-minute journal always has a great quote to begin the day. So for me, quote today was by Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Think about those concepts. Those concepts are not possession driven. Okay? Breathe, we have the ability to breathe. Think what goes on up here. Enjoy is how we bring ourselves into a situation. And love, that's our ability to connect with those around us. I think sometimes we can fall into the habit, I know I do, that I can do these things if I have something. So if I have my phone, if I have my music, it's a gift for me to be able to enjoy these things, right? It's a gift. But let me think first of what I'm able to do. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to think. Just to be alive is a privilege today. And I know that it's a privilege that I'm not going to have forever. And I know it's a privilege that all of us, we aren't going to have forever. So it's good to get grounded in just the simple things. Because when we go out into work, we know we're going to face traffic. We know we're going to face coworkers. We know we're going to face demands on our time, on our finances. We're going to face stress. And in order to reset throughout the day, remember, you're alive. Remember, you have the ability to enjoy things. And I take time to enjoy every morning 3 songs on my Spotify playlist. Well, at least this morning I hit shuffle. These were the first songs that came up. Tears Are Falling by Kiss, Cross My Broken Heart by the Jets, and Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Superstition by Stevie Wonder is one of those songs that whenever I hear it, I can get excited. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to move, which I highly recommend if you want to get energy in the morning. You don't have to dance in public, but behind closed doors, dance, get yourself excited. It's purposeful movement. It's not to show off or to perform. Really, when you move your body, there's a great TED Talk by Amy Purdy, I believe, that just talks about presence. I think that's the title of it. And she talks about what it means when you just simply stand in front of a mirror every day and put your hands up in the air. And it creates energy in your body. Your body starts moving around. Your brain cells start to work. The blood starts to flow. That's the reason why you're engaging in behavior. So if you're going to put on music in the morning and you're going to begin to dance, you're engaging in that behavior for a reason. It's to get your blood flow going. It's to get the stress, to take it out. It's to get the wiggles out. If you can't go to a gym in the morning every morning, you can move around your house and be active. Get in the habit of being active in the morning, and it puts you in a position to be ready for the day. This is not anything new. You can Any YouTube video will tell you to get active. They will tell you to drink water. Okay, you don't have to spend a lot of money doing that. Great thing about superstition that I love is that I did a series, Songs in a Key of Life, on the Stephen Thompson Experience. One of the first seasons of my podcast, I focused on that entire album. One of the lyrics that stuck out to me today: when you believe in things you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition is the way. Think about that for a minute. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Ask yourself that question as you're walking through the day. Are you believing in things that you don't understand? And then are you suffering? Do you feel bad? Do you feel anxiety? Ask yourself that question. Reflect. Take the time to reset during the day. All right. How did I finish it off? Well, I'm up to Psalm 11 in my Bible plan. What stuck out to me today? Actually, Psalm 12. What stuck out to me today was this. It said, let me pick up my paper that I have it written down because I'm older. You know, there was one thing I read that the ability to memorize goes down in your 40s. In fact, they have the World Memorization Championship, and no one over 40 has won the World Memorization Championship. So I am not upset with myself that I need to pull out a piece of paper, write down a scripture, because I can't memorize it. My son can memorize scriptures because he's young, and younger people have more brain cells to be able to memorize things. I don't know. I read it. The World Memorization Championships showed that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the people who compete in the World Memorization Championships, and that's the data set they're using. Maybe there are people who have very good memories and are able to memorize things. I think about actors. You know, Al Pacino is in his 70s. He's still memorizing scripts in order to be on Amazon TV shows. Okay, scripture today. Because the poor are plundered and the needy groan, I will arise. That shows me clearly that we have a God who listens to the poor, on the side of the poor. So that's something for you to think about as you walk through your day, or for me to think about as I walk through my day. So, Stephen Thompson here. Sometimes you have to reset and think about, what am I putting off? So for me, I've been putting off, well, I haven't got to. I wouldn't say that I've been making a literal decision to put off my podcast. I just haven't created the space organizationally to take time to record my podcast. And there are many reasons why I haven't done it. I can think about them, or I need to just do a reset. When am I going to record my podcast? Because I have an episode written, it's ready to go. I just need to set aside time to record it. So maybe I will do that tonight, and then tomorrow I will have a podcast. Now, what I'm doing is I'm not committing to doing my podcast yet. But other thing, my challenge on not stopping at 7-Eleven and buying chips, we're 3 days in, no stopping, no chips. Though I left my water bottle in another building yesterday. So I did not have my water bottle in the car with me when I drove home. I did stop at Starbucks. Well, I actually stopped at Target to buy some socks and underwear. And in the midst of doing that, I picked up a coffee. But I have this new strategy where I'm not drinking coffee early in the morning if I wake up full of energy. Because I usually wake up full of energy, my mind is racing, so I have to stop, slow down a bit, not drink coffee. Because if I drink coffee first thing in the morning, I get even more energy. My mind is racing really fast. Maybe I could be a little bit difficult to be around if my mind is racing and I'm going a mile a minute. So, don't drink coffee till later on in the day. Then I would find myself getting tired in the day because I would go up so high and then crash. So, trying a little bit of energy experiment, energy hacking, body hacking. I know I read about it, but that's what I'm trying to do. So, Thursday, stay grateful. Reset in the middle of the day. Be mindful. My quote from Marcus Aurelius: it's a privilege to be alive. All right, have a great one. Bye-bye.